Hello Ray class, this is that Yi guy. I hope everyone is doing well and staying safe. In this video, I'm going to go over the changes to the things around Blade Vortex, including the alternate quality gems and a new paste bin tree that I added where you can use to level as Toxic Rain instead of a Blade Vortex. And then you can transition from the same tree to the actual endgame build itself. So let's get started. With 3.12 came alternate quality gems. So I've gone over the whole list of several hundred skills and supports, and I pick out what I think will help in the Blade Vortex min-maxing endgame. So Blade Vortex quality, alternate quality 1. 0.4% damage Leeched life. That's really useful if you can get it, because that means when a Aziri's Promise is down, there will still be Leech. This is only relevant for boss fights, but it is still a nice quality of life improvement, so it's something to look out for. For Flame Dash, I personally prefer the increased distance traveled because you can get out of danger faster. It just gives you a greater range, and I think that's better. Heralds of Agony, alternate quality 1. If we run Herald of Agony, especially with the changes to Vitality to cost less mana, this is going to be a good change. Agony Crawler have 20% chance to inflict Wither for 2 seconds on hit. While we do run Wither Totem, this is a quality of life improvement. So Summon Skitterbot, I prefer increased AoE, but you can also keep the normal quality. Increased AoE just means that Skitterbot will apply chill and shock in an even greater radius. For Vitality, you and nearby allies deal 20% increased damage while on full life. That's just really good boost. Wither, 20% increased skill effect duration. The default one is the best. Malevolence, this is actually one of the biggest buffs. You and nearby allies have 10% increased skill effect duration. Now, increased skill effect duration is something that this build just loves because it improved the damage, the utility, the quality of life, everything. So that's a big purchase that I think if you can get one for cheap, definitely snatch it up. For Vile Toxin, the default is support skill deal 20% increased damage with poison. That's really good. While I do really like this line here, poisons from supported skills deal damage 5% faster. That's a really good modifier, but it's a 20% increased damage versus dealing damage 5% faster. Because Assassin's Poison builds scale the duration to a ridiculous degree, it's actually up in the air which one's better. I think depends on your build, how good your gear is. This might change, but definitely keep an eye out for the increase for the supported skill deal damage faster mod. While 5% isn't that big, 10% on the other hand is going to be fantastic. So I would say for poison support, you go for alternate quality 2, deal 10% faster. For Unleash, we go for the default. And for Vile Toxin, once again, it's the toss-up between 20% increased damage and dealing 5% faster. For Unbound Ailment, here's another alternate quality that's just really good for our build specifically, because supported skill deal 30% increased damage while you're affected by an ailment. Because of Golden Rule, we're always affected by an ailment, so that's actually a very nice increase, and I would say go for that. Place a decently high priority on that. Deadly Ailment Support, quality 1, 20% increased duration of ailment. I think that's really good. Blasphemy, it's a toss-up between increased effect of curses and the AoE. The reason why I even consider the AoE is because for the ranged enemies, as good as Temporal Chains is, if it doesn't reach them, it's not going to help you. So I honestly think you can go either way on this one. But some people might ask, are the alternate qualities good enough that you wouldn't go for Awakened version? I don't think so. Awakened skill gems should theoretically be better. So definitely go for the Awakened versions if you can. For the paste bin that I will include with this video, it should be the most up-to-date paste bin I have. If you go down here, you might see a section where you can level as Toxic Rain. So some people have come to me and said for SSF or sometimes people just don't have enough regret points to make the switch from normal Blade Vortex to the endgame version. They asked me for an alternative. So I tried and tested out this Toxic Rain starter. It ends up being pretty good. It's better with Twink gear, obviously, but even as a starter, you can run it and you might have better results. Depends on what kind of gear you find on the ground. But Toxic Rain, it uses the same tree as the in-game one, just not as complete. So if you do level as Toxic Rain, you can just use the same tree and not have to spend any respect points. The playstyle does vary, so it's up to you if you would like to try it. But one thing I would like to say is this is very important. If you do level as Toxic Rain, make sure you have other sockets open to level up the Blade Vortex gems. Because if you do not level the Blade Vortex gem and the support gems, when you make the switch, it's going to be really awkward because a low level Blade Vortex gem is not going to do enough damage. So please make sure you level a Blade Vortex and the supported skills in sockets that you don't use. Maybe in your offhand weapons, the alternate set weapons. And for Toxic Rain, I've also included the links so you can reference it and then just choose the support links you have access to, and you can just use that while you level with it. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the paste bin. Not much else has changed. GGG did not see the need to nerf Blade Vortex. So there you go. Once again, I hope you stay safe and have fun. Thank you so much for watching.